than me is not worthy of me.
Yo, no one can take me off this Bible. This Bible is true, and every man is a liar. Give me Amos 5. Everyone wanted the day of Christ to come and not know it's going to be utter darkness, because all you're reading in the church is John 3:16. You don't even know the verse below it or the verse above it. John 3:16 is not going to save you right now. Truth is going to save our people. Getting into that water and keeping God's laws, that's what's going to save our people in these last days. Time is running out. Time is running out. Yes, my sister, we are Israelites saying. Read.
Amos chapter 5 verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord.
Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. Woe is destruction. Talking about you want Christ to come back. No, you don't. You're not even ready. They're shopping on the Sabbath. You're not ready. Read.
To what end is it for you?
That's a question. Well, you think you're going to make it into the kingdom breaking God's laws? Talk about you can't wait for Christ to come back. What end is it to you? Read.
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
The day when Christ is coming back is darkness. Darkness and not light. Are you prepared for this darkness? In history, when Christ died, Rome was pitch black for 3 days. Darkness and not light. Read.
As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light?
The day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Be prepared and be ready. We're saying this because we actually care, and we don't want to see our people destroyed for no reason out of their ignorance. We don't want people to walk in ignorance. Wake up. There's too much knowledge out there for you not to still be in darkness. You guys shouldn't be amazed that we are the Israelites or we are the Jews of the Bible. You should know this already. It's out there. Google it. Then white people already know it. That's in Israel right now. They know they're not the people. The Arabs know they're not the people. They know Christ is a black man. But our people, every time you say it, they want to look back and like, yeah, you can't say that. Yes, we can say it because it's in the Bible. Christ is a black man. Read.
Even very dark and no brightness in it.
There's no brightness when Christ is coming back. No brightness. We're trying to tell you, Israelite, people that were taken into slavery, you are the chosen of the Most High. You're the chosen people. Act like it. Walk like it. And stop following these other pagan religions. You're meant to be the priests on the earth, not them. Do not bow down to their gods. Do not do it. The day of the Lord is darkness and no light is in it. Be prepared. Read.
Verse 21. I despise your feast days.
And then it goes into the feast day that we're celebrating because they're all pagan. Your Christmas, your Easter, your birthdays, what other Halloween, Thanksgiving, Lord Sunday, whatever Sunday you're talking about. It's all pagan. The Most High gave us what days we should celebrate, and they're in the Bible, but you're not reading it. You're not sitting down listening to it again, John 3:16. You don't even have to go to church to know what John 3:16 is. Read.
And I will not smell in your solemn assemblies, though you offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings.
The Most High is not listening to your prayers, not listening to your offering because you're not keeping his laws. God has laws. God has laws. Most people don't want to break the laws of that man made, but don't want to follow the laws that God made. God has laws. That means there's punishment for breaking them. There is punishment for breaking God's laws. And you know what it leads to? Death. You're not going to survive what's coming. Read.
I will not accept them, neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts.
He's not going to listen to your prayers. He's not going to listen to, I'm sorry, this, that, and another. Because you're blatantly breaking his laws on purpose, talking about they're done away with. Let's get that in Proverbs 28 and 9. He that is standeth away there. Yeah? He's not listening. You can pray all you want over your Christmas meals. He's not listening. You're only damning yourself. You're doing no good. Read.
Proverbs chapter 28 verse 9. He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination.
He that turneth away his ear from hearing God's laws, even your prayers are going to be an abomination. No point praying. You're heaping coals of fire on yourself. No point praying. He that turneth away his ear from hearing God's laws, even your prayers are going to be an abomination. So when your children are sick, do not pray. You're going to damn yourself because you're not keeping God's laws. Yeah, my sister, you're right. You want to know what we are? You want to know what we are, my sister? We're Israelites, we're the Jews of the Bible. You know who Jesus Christ is? He's a black man that looked like me. All right. Read it again.
He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination.
Read.
Whoso causeth the righteous to go astray in an evil way, he shall fall himself into his own pit.
We're not going to take away God's laws and think that we're being righteous. We're not going to do that. Let's get Matthew 5 and 17. God's laws still stand, will forever stand, and there's no man that can change it. Hold that and get Malachi 3 and 6. Keep the commandments and live. They're not hard. You're not even reading them to find out if they're hard or not. Want to walk around with your head all funny. Can't stand to see it.
Malachi chapter 3 verse 6. For I am the Lord, I change not.
I am the Lord, I change not. The Most High ain't changing for nobody. Keep his commandments, that's how you survive what's going to come. This war, this third world war is coming. Keep the commandments and live. Read.
Therefore, you sons of Jacob are not consumed.
Therefore, the sons of Jacob, the sons of Israel are not consumed. Because the Most High ain't changing. We are the chosen people. Get that in Deuteronomy 7 and 6. My sister, you got something to say again?
It is true.
Get the camera up there, man. I don't know what she's on. 7 and 6. You need to wake up. Know who the Israelites are and know how you gain salvation. Christ said it, salvation is of the Jews. We are them people, not the Jewish people in our land pretending to be us. They are imposters. Let's get that in Revelation 2 and 9. Hold every scripture that you got. They are imposters. We are the people. You understand? There's been an awakening happening for years. First it was the Christian movement. Then the Rastaman came. Now it's the final hurdle of the Israelites waking up. We are the people of the book. Everything happens in stages and in increments. We are the people. Know that we are the Israelites. Sister, you're an Israelite. You're a queen of the earth. Keep the Most High's laws. Christ was a black man according to scripture. Draw a picture. This man you see here is a pedophile, slept with his sister and did all types of nastiness that they put up to be Jesus Christ. That is not what he looks like. That description is not in the Bible. Christ's description was a black man. And that shouldn't be a shock. That should not be a shock. Let's get that in Revelation. Sorry about that, brother. Let's get that. Revelation 1. Yeah.
Revelation chapter 1, verse 14.
My sister, just wait there. Let's listen to what the Bible said, the description of Christ for me. Read.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
His head and his hairs were white like wool. Talk about the hair on his beard and the hair on his head were white like wool. Black people have woolly hair. Read.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
My sister, do you know what brass look like? Brass is brown, my sister. And it said as if it burned in a furnace. So if his feet look like they're burnt in a furnace, how dark is this brother? With woolly hair, my sister, put the two and two together. Christ is a black man according to the Bible.
That's right. That's right.
We're not playing no games. Too much church pastors are only reading John 3:16, talk about love. Not knowing that the Most High is a man of war also. Let's get the Exodus 15:3. You don't think the Most High is a game?
The book of Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a man of war, but people don't think God is all loving. Sort of foolishness, they're not reading their Bible, they're leading you to hell. Read that again.
The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a man of war. He's not here to play no games. It's not going to be a happy day when Christ comes. He's a man of war. You lot must think Christ is a soft youth running up and down. Read.
The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name.
Higher is his name. I am that I am. That's the name of the Most High that needs to be proclaimed in the earth. Not Allah, not Jehovah, not Buddha, not Guru Nanak. None of them people them are going to save you. That was those weren't the names given in the Bible. Not Jehovah, not Yahweh, not Selassie, not Buddha Dia de Congo, whatever that religion is. Not no Egyptology God. His name is I am that I am. And it's going to proclaim throughout all the earth, and you will know when everything goes on, you're going to know what we're talking about. Read.
Exodus chapter 3 verse 13. And Moses said unto God, Behold, when I come unto the children of Israel, and shall say unto them, The God of your fathers have sent me unto you, and they shall say to me, What is his name?
That's one question. What is his name? The God of the Bible, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Moses is asking, what is his name? Read.
What shall I say unto them?
Second question, what shall I say unto them? Give me a name and give me what I'm going to say unto the children of Israel. Read.
And God said unto Moses, I am that I am.
That's a name, not a title, because Moses asked him two perfectly clear questions. What is your name? The Most High replied, I am that I am. Read.
And he said, Thus shalt thou say unto the children of Israel, I am have sent me unto you.
I am have sent me unto you. I'm looking to go
One moment you're here, then you're gone like Enoch and Elijah. This shell we call a body is evidence of the unseen. Who can number the sand of the sea and the raindrops? Can you number the days of eternity? All wisdom comes from a higher and is with him forever. Give thanks if you learn something, cause Christ said to forgive and always give if you have it to give. Like the old lady that gave her last couple of quid. Everyone with a talent should double it. Stop with the stubbornness. If it ain't a higher, then it'll lead to nothing.